show you how to do a few different hairstyles with and without extensions. My model here has extensions, but you can replicate these styles without extensions as well. Fromm Beauty sent me the cutest hair supplies ever. They sent me a bunch of accessories, bobby pins, ponytails, everything like that. So we are going to be using some of those for our styles today, and hopefully this gives you inspiration for your own hair. And I will link everything they sent me in the description box below just in case you are interested. So if you are interested in seeing styles like this one and more, stay tuned. Okay, so these are all of the accessories that Fromm Beauty sent me. I also have a few extra things like some headbands and scarves, and I'm really excited to incorporate all of these things into some really cute hairstyles. Okay, so for this first style, I wanted to do something that was pretty easy to do on your own because I know a lot of you are watching this for inspiration for your own hair. So I wanted to keep all of these styles pretty basic, but also a little more than just your average hairstyle. So I am just taking her hair, putting it in a half pony, and then I'm going to do a little braid down the back and then add in some accessories just to make it extra special. So I decided to do an upside down fishtail braid for this. This one's actually super simple. I think a lot of people get really confused by fishtail braids, but all it really is two sections, and you're taking one little piece from each side and taking it over to the other side. I am doing this one upside down just so that it has more volume, and then I'm also going to pull the braid apart to give it more volume as well. Now this piece is something I'm adding in just to give it a little extra something and not make it look like a basic fishtail braid. So I'm just taking two pieces from underneath the braid, twisting it over like this, and then pulling the braid over to hide where it twists. But then it just has these two sections on the side intertwined into the braid just to make it a little extra special. I am using two accessories for this one. On the top, I am using a black leather bow, and at the bottom, I am using this elastic that has a black leather cuff on it. It's like those bracelets you would use when you were a little kid that you slap on your wrist and they close, and I just think it adds a really nice touch to this style. For style number 2, I wanted to keep it relatively easy, and that's why I'm doing a ponytail, but I wanted it to be a little more dressed up than your average ponytail. So for the first holder, I am doing an elastic that has a bow on it, and this is what you would call a bubble pony. So I'm going to be doing 2 more ponytail holders throughout the extension of the ponytail. The next one is that same black cuff I used before, and then I'm just going to spread that pony out so that it has that bubble effect like we talked about. And then I'm going to do one more in a different color, but this is also a leather cuff as well. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing where I spread it out. This one is going to take you 3 minutes, super easy and basic, but it looks really cute, and it looks like you put a lot of effort into it. Okay, in this third style, we get a little more creative with braiding. So I am taking 2 sections in the back, and I'm actually just twisting them away from each other and then wrapping the underneath hair around. I hope that makes sense, but it's just kind of something I came up with on the spot, so there's really no rhyme or reason. And then I'm going to secure those and then add another braid at the bottom. So I decided to add 2 more braids coming off from the side, and this is just your traditional 3-strand braid that I'm pulling apart to make it a little chunkier. I finished off this braid by doing one at the bottom, and then I am securing it with a bandana. I love the bandana trend right now. I just think it makes every hairstyle so cute and so dressed up. For this hairstyle, I am taking a black leather headband, wrapping it up top, and then I am taking hair from each side and twisting it around to hide the back of the headband. Now you could easily leave the hairstyle just at this and it would look really great, and so I wanted to demonstrate that really quickly. I am just going to finish it off with some hairspray and you would be good to go. But I did want to make this a little bit fancier, so what I am doing is adding a braid down the back, and then we are going to be adding a greenery hair accessory up top.
Doing here is, as you can see, we're doing a side braid on them. Why did you stop it?
I didn't.
Oh, you keep going. Okay, so I'm going. Jess is doing. Oh, now it's all messed up.
Oh my gosh, don't mind Zach. Okay, anyway, sorry about that interruption. Zach is actually dying to do the husband does my voiceover tag, so if you guys would like to see that, leave that in the comments below. But for this style, I am keeping it super simple. I have these really pretty rock clips, and I just wanted to have a side swept hairstyle, so I am just twisting back a few strands of her hair, securing them with this clips, and she's good to go. Okay, next I am taking a spin on the traditional braids. So I am going to be doing 2 braids down her back. I get asked a lot if you can do braids with hair extensions, and the answer is yes, but it is a little trickier to hide, especially with tape-ins. So you just have to be a little more creative. And I'm going to be doing the 3-strand braid upside down and then pulling it apart to make it a little chunkier like I do with most of my braids. And then I'm going to be adding 2 bandanas on the bottom of each ponytail. Like I said before, I just think this accessorizes it really well and gives it an extra look that you don't get with just regular braids. Okay, now that we have the 2 braids already in her hair, I just wanted to take it a step further and do another braided hairstyle. So since I stopped the other braids about halfway in between, I'm going to remove that elastic and then just finish the braids all the way down to the bottom. We are going to be doing a Milkmaid braided hairstyle. So now that those braids are done all the way down to the bottom, I am just twisting them up on each side. This does take a lot of bobby pinning. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but the Fromm Beauty company sent me these big bobby pins that are really thick, and they come in really cute metallic colors. And I am using these to keep the braids in place because they are really strong and they hold really well. The key to making Milkmaid braids look really effortless is keeping some tendrils down around the face. That's going to make your client or whoever you're doing the braids on, whether it be a client or yourself, feel really natural and make the braids feel not as formal. And then I am also adding in this headband. It's a gold headband that has like a leaf texture, and I just thought it was so beautiful and added to the style.